Oh, hey. Hey. We're under a severe thunderstorm watch for like the next half hour. I'm hoping it hits. I love storms. Yeah, I'm pretty crappy. How about you? Yep, that time of the year. I love storms, so good, nice thunder, lightning, the whole bit. Well, originally they said it was till 8 o'clock. Now it's only for like another half hour. I'm still messing with that live streaming software, getting it just right and trying to make it look good. I figured out how to get it so it's got separate panels, and like one panel's got me up in the corner and it's got a desktop scene so I can put stuff on there, and then I could just click to another panel to show something else. Hey, Dudley. So hopefully I'll have that going soon enough. I thought I was expecting some hardware in the mail, but I guess not. So I gotta trying to figure out how I can do this with what I got. Because right now with the laptop, I use my TV as like the second monitor, but yeah, it's kind of awkward to have it closer on like a regular computer monitor would be. I mean, it's not a huge TV. It's only like 32 inches, but still, to have it close enough to be worth it, it's going to take up a whole lot of real estate. Oh, the wind is picking up. Dragon, as in Dragonfire? I didn't hear anything about him being arrested. Man, it sucks, man. It's like 85 degrees and like 80% humid right now. I haven't gotten any alerts about anybody being arrested. I rewatched one of the live streams and realized how bad the quality is. It was like really stuttery. I didn't realize it comes across so bad to you guys. Oh, Archer, dude, it's probably just bull. Uh, you know, don't listen to rumors, man. It's just better to just go to his own channel and see. If there's going to be news like that, you're going to see it from him, or you're going to hear it from Black Label, something like that. Even if there is a warrant out for him, chances are he would probably go and get it taken care of. Which, if there's a warrant out for him, it's going to be a small warrant anyway. It's not going to be a worthwhile warrant. Probably going to be something the court tosses out. Wow. And there's a huge pine tree over there, and it's like this with the wind. Wow. Surprised it hasn't snapped yet. The problem is the storm warning is so short. If it does hit, all it's going to do is drop a boatload of rain real fast, and then it's going to make it more humid out. Some good gusts. Guess it's a good thing the trees haven't bloomed all their leaves yet. The more leaves they got, the more they're likely to break in the wind. Wow. Why is there a fight going on? What fight? What are you talking about? Oh, that's just. Sorry, I keep hearing the wind is just crazy at the moment. Well, I'm avoiding it. I got dragged into it way farther into it than I ever wanted, and it's just pointless. It's all. I mean, come on, people. This is the online world. Now, I understand real life things were brought into it. I mean, there's nothing we can do to fix that now. So we just gotta deal with it, move on, do what we do. Let's worry about the cops and let's worry about, you know, all those problems associated with it. All the let's worry about audit and auditing. Let's worry about, our people getting tossed out of courtrooms, and I would really love to see that addressed a lot more. I think not enough people go for the courtroom like Bao's been doing. I would really love to see more of that. That's just. I mean, here, if I was you're looking at one. You getting this too, Bullet? You got that storm warning? Well, you should. You're right down the road. But here in downtown in the city itself, I don't think I could even come close to the courtrooms with it. Because the courtrooms aren't, it's not like it's right inside the door. I mean, you literally got to go deep into the building to get to the courtrooms. So, I mean, but the smaller town courts, though, yeah, those will be accessible. The hard part for me is going to be getting to all these places. I mean, I don't have a car. I still got to renew my license. I don't even have that. If I don't renew my license before my birthday, they're going to make me retake the road test and everything because it'll have been 2 years since it expired. And that's the new rule. I just don't have the money to renew it. So that's why I haven't. It's like $50 or so to renew it. Plus, I've got a um suspended registration fine. Oh well, yeah. Any car is a car. I keep hoping to see a UPS truck pull up, but probably not going to happen. I like the older vehicles, anyways. I hate the new ones. I mean, give me a nice '79 Bronco. I'm golden. Hey, Bluegrass. Uh, I see. I love standards. I like manual transmissions. My '78 Bronco was a 4-speed manual with a granny gear. I couldn't even use first gear on the road. I'd have to shift out of it by 2 miles an hour. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, it's okay. The best Fords are the older ones, anyways. I'm a Ford man, don't get me wrong. But the older Fords are the best ones. Kind of like GM. I mean, the older GMs are the best. Those and, the old Mopars. I love the old Mo. Give me an old Roadrunner. Extra wide slicks on the back with a Hemi. I've owned Jeeps, man. I built me a 91 YJ. I took the straight six out of it, rebuilt it from a bare block, rebuilt the transmission myself, rebuilt the axles myself, rebuilt the transfer case myself. I put a 6-inch lift on it, 35-inch tires with Dana 44 axles. I know all about Jeeps, man. Jeeps, the older ones are better. The old CJs, the YJs, those, yeah. If anyone's got anything to talk about, feel free. Bring up whatever, as long as it ain't a bunch of drama crap. A 72 Bronco, that means it was the small Bronco. 1,200 tires. What the hell are 1,200 tires? I know every freaking mudding tire out there. I never heard of 1,200s. Well, if they're 4 foot tall, they're not like tires. Those are like agricultural tires. That's not. I'm talking. Mine were always street legal, but I still took them off roading. My '78 Bronco had 40-inch mudding tires on it. I mean, you when you start getting above, yeah, the Wallington Boggin Grog. I know. I used to go there all the time. Every time they did it, but yeah, I would run Interco mudding tires. You know, you got your boggers, your TSLs, your IROCs. I ran 40-inch IROCs on my '78 Bronco. But when you start getting into, 48-inch, 40 to 50-inch to 55-inch tires, and only two companies make them that big that aren't agricultural tires. But I never heard of no 1200, so I'm guessing they were agricultural. I used to go to the Macedon one where they got the sand drags and all that, and they got their pits and everything. I went to Macedon. I went to Manchester, Wallington. I went out to the Friday 4x4 and off road out down 31. Jeez, man, there ain't much off roading events around here I haven't been to one time or another. I was with the Team Mudnuts for years. Wait, who's waiting for what to start? I must have missed something. What are you talking about, Ocean? Oh, yeah, unfortunately, Will, we're like all over the place. I mean, the only ones I know of near me is Bullet SpongeBob and Upstate New York Audits. I mean, Rika's kind of close. What is today? The 4th? Either tonight or tomorrow. Black Label's going down to Texas. What are you talking about, Canuck? What happened with Canuck? What the hell did I miss? Uh, oh, shit. I think Deadly Archer is in the worst position as far as finding other auditors, all the way up in Alaska. Hey, Carolina Kelly. Yeah, Padilla just called me like, I don't know, probably 25 minutes ago or so. Well, I've been live for 20 minutes, so it's been like 30 minutes now. Yeah, he just had to buy a new phone. They won't give him back his stuff. He's fine. He's just mad that he's got to buy all new stuff. Well, hello, William. But yeah, they're not giving him back his belongings, so. Oh, Padilla he got beat up pretty good. Ocean, they find every excuse in the book. You know, oh, they misplaced it. Oh, they can't find the paperwork for it. I mean, they find every reason. It's a deterrent. They're trying to use it as a deterrent. They want people to say, oh, well, I'm not going to risk my phone again. I'm not going to risk my digital cameras again. That's the way they think. It's just like people who have money on them. You know, you could be like on your way to buy a car and you have, you know, say $5,000 on you. They take that money because you're a suspected drug dealer or something because you have money on you. And then they will delay giving you that money back however they can until it becomes forfeited. Well, you know, he's having trouble with the ID stuff, but they also had his car key. He had to have his car towed home. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They know it's his stuff. I mean, come on, they ID'd him when they caught him. It's just ridiculous, you know. So it's all scare tactics, and it's all about money. I mean, could you imagine if he was carrying money? Hey, Mike, if he had been carrying money, you'd bet anything he'd never see that again. It's ridiculous, you know. They know it was him. It's like, you know, the clerk at the in the property room, they could just pull up his file. They could see it's him, you know, so they would know it's him they're giving the property back to. Nope. They're gonna delay it however they can. They're gonna do whatever they can to keep his belongings and scare him and make him mad because they're hoping that he'll never show his face again. But I know Padilla. I know him pretty damn good now. I can tell you firsthand, it's going to make it worse. You're right. Padilla doesn't care if he has to go alone or with 1,000 people. He's going to go back. Jeez. We're getting wind gusts of like 65, 70 miles an hour. I mean, this one tree over here, it's swaying a good 20, 25 feet side to side. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But it's not just that, it's what his wife went through. Yeah, he does, Ocean, but it's hard to understand. I don't know how to put it in words. His wife understands. I mean, I talked with her for quite a long time, and I got to know her pretty well too. And I can tell you that she backs him up 1,000%. So she's a good woman. I mean, it's not him putting her through it, it's the cops. Because he wasn't doing anything illegal. That's the whole point of all this, is it's he didn't break any laws. None of us are breaking laws. I mean, that's no different than me sitting here right now and the cops barging in here and slamming me to the ground. That's no different than what they did to him, because he was legal. I'm legal sitting here doing this. He was legal doing that. So it's just bullshit. But it's just like what they did to James and Gunner, and what they've done to Bow and to Ethics Instead. It's all bull. What they did to the Texas guys down at Almost and that. I mean, it's ridiculous, it's unwarranted, and it's unlawful. It was completely unlawful. I mean, I could understand if he had broke the law. I could understand if maybe he spit on the cop or something. Then I can understand them reacting. I get that. I've seen it happen many times. I've seen people punch cops. But when you're standing there with nothing but that weapon of mass destruction, that camera, they have to tackle you. Not just one, but a bunch of them. Because we all know that camera is so dangerous. That camera is just so deadly. Give me a break, people. The way they treated him, he might as well have walked in there with a Tommy gun and told everybody he was going to kill them. That's the kind of reaction he got. That's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Hey, Steph. And I know Padilla. Like I said, I know him pretty well now. He is going to go back. As soon as he's ready, I mean, literally, as soon as he's ready, he will go back. You're right. Yeah, it is deadly. That's why most states have ruled that now. I mean, some states still use it. I think Illinois is one of the states that still allow it. I think New Jersey still allows it. Not positive. Hey, Spitshine. But it's still ridiculous either way. I mean, come on, share your thoughts, people. There's 22 people in here. I want to hear 22 opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say on this. Hey, Miss Sturry. Okay, 21 people. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say about all this. The Padilla arrest, the Freeman arrest, the Gunner arrest. I mean, we need to all share our thoughts on this. Share our knowledge. Share whatever we can to make this better. I believe it was a setup too, Kenneth. I really do. I think that the cop from the parking lot went in, because if you watch the video, and then you can see the cop from the parking lot comes out front and talks to the woman and pulls the woman aside. Then Padilla goes around towards those doors and is given permission by that same woman that cop just talked to. So, to me, that screams setup. And then it just so happens the chief of all people comes walking up to him. I mean, it's like the James Freeman arrest. I mean, the lady, it wasn't no, the bailiff, once Freeman said, oh, I can't hear you, I'm sorry, the bailiff should have given him the opportunity first. He should have said, sir, it's been ordered, you cannot film in here, could you please leave? Or please turn that off. No, he came right up to him, took him out at the door, and slapped him in cuffs. No, no, nothing. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. And how the hell can somebody that's not even a lawyer charge somebody with contempt? How is that even possible? I mean, like, really, how can somebody? I'm dumbfounded. I've looked it up online, and I've tried to find all the laws associated with appointing her as a judge, de facto judge. Hey, Bao, I have not found any laws that gave her the power to charge somebody with contempt. So, to me, that screams bullshit. Just like how bad they've treated Bao every time he's gone there. I mean, come on. This is a fake judge, people. A fake judge. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. I have spent hours and hours looking at the laws in Crowley, Texas, trying to find where they could give her the right and the power to charge somebody with contempt. And I have found none. I have not even found a law or a code or a statute that permits her to wear that robe. Sit at the council head, yes, but not wear that robe. So I don't understand it. How is that legal? How is it she's getting away with this? I mean, Bao said that they hire her every month to come in there and wear that robe. I'm not seeing where this is legal. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I have not found anything that outlines that at all. So, like I said, people, come on, speak up. What have you found? Have anybody else looked into this as well? I know Bao's been researching it. I know I've been researching it. Have you guys? Any of you guys looked it up? I mean, I would love to know if I'm truly 100% right or not. Everything I've found does not allow what they've done to James, what they've done to Bao in the past, kicking him out. I have not found anything that makes that legal. So, the fact that Freeman says, I cannot hear, what did you say? That right there, the bailiff should have at the very least come up to him and said, the judge has ruled that you cannot film in here. Please put that away or leave. Yeah, you're right, Bao. You're absolutely right. They rule by force. You're right. You were threatened with violence to leave. Because we all know, Bao, that weapon you were holding, that camera, is so deadly. They were just terrified of you harming them with your camera. I mean, give me a freaking break, people. I am so beyond mad. I mean, almost was bad enough. Almost was bad enough. Then you had San Antonio. Now you got Crowley, Texas. Now you got that. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the town where Padilla got hemmed up. That's 4 different, completely different locations in Texas that all reacted like that. That's 4 minimum that have been caught on film acting that way. Nobody, it's not ringing any bells with the governing body of Texas that their police are out of control. right down to the little pissant bailiffs walking around with a fake badge that makes them look all cool. No. Oh my God, it's absurd how bad it is. Yeah, okay. Boomer, he is. Well, more power to him. I mean, I've had my discussion with certain people about that, and I was advised to just avoid it, so I've chosen to avoid it. I'm not going to tell you or anybody else what you should do about that situation. I'm only telling you my position. So feel free if that's what you want. I'm not going to advise anybody. I'm only going to state where I stand. I'm right now. I'm on a rant about Texas right now because I am so pissed off about everything that has happened to our people. Yes, I'm going to say our people. These are our people. Excuse me. They're putting their lives. I mean, literally, Bao is putting his life on the line just by walking into a courtroom. Really, people? Walking into a court of law and have to fear for his life? A man who put his life on the line for this country. I don't know if you all know this, but Bao is a vet. He is a man who dedicated his life to this country and to your freedom. And these people threatened his life just by walking into a courtroom. Bao is under threat of violence by walking into a courtroom. I mean, a veteran, a United States hero whose life is threatened with nothing more than a camera in his hand. I wish I could get some freaking Texas officials in here. I would love to put them on the spot and know what the F are they thinking. Because it can't look good for you, the governing body, to threaten a United States hero because he held a camera. Come on, people. Texas needs to be forced to wake up. I thought New York was bad. I mean, I've seen firsthand how bad cops in New York can be. I've seen it. I've felt it. But it seems like the whole damn state of Texas is that bad. I mean, literally, like the whole state. Everywhere they go to audit. I mean, how many times has Bao gone to different official buildings? Not just courts, but just buildings associated with when he was held against his will for 15 days or 14 days. The people treat him like trash there, too. I mean, come on, people. I don't know what we can do. I mean, I wish I was down there. I really do. I can't just, I can't afford to go to Texas, so there's no way around that. But what can we do? If anybody's got suggestions, please share it with us. How can we help Bao remotely? I mean, I want to do my part somehow. I don't know how, though. I mean, the way our people are being treated down there is just crazy. It makes you wonder, what if Tay was there? I mean, would they have treated her that way too? You know, I'm so mad. I really am. I'm so mad. Between, like I said, between San Antonio, between Crowley, between God, what was it? Bexar County or whatever, where Padilla got hemmed up. And these aren't small places. I mean, Crowley's a good sized place. San Antonio's huge. And nobody down there is thinking, it's not clicking in their heads. Yeah, you're right. I can't wait. I'll tell you what, I'm damn sure going out there. I actually had a doctor's appointment today, and in the doctor's appointment, on the way to it, the Medicab takes route Interstate 490, and as we're going down 490 through downtown Rochester, I could see the Kodak building, and it's got really big letters Kodak on the top of it. I mean, these letters are like 50 feet tall, but they're so high up. But all I can think to myself is, I cannot wait to audit that building. I cannot wait. It's literally right on the outskirts of downtown, and it's so big, they put a baseball field in its parking lot. I'm not shitting you. The Red Wings Stadium is in its parking lot. So, I mean, I cannot wait. They have like their own police force. Oh, I certainly did, Spitshine. I certainly did. And I'm gonna be honest. I fully intend on. I don't intend on being like super confrontational, but I intend on being firm, and I intend on exercising my right and saying so. I fully intend on stating the fact that I am exercising my right. I just cannot wait to see how they react. You know, yep, Tay broke 150, guys. What's up, Blue Ghost? Yeah, man, let us know if you find something juicy, man. I wish I had it set up where I could drop your stream into here. I'm still finishing the final touches in the editor for the oh my god, the streaming software. I can't remember the damn acronym now, but either way, the OBS software I'm using. So that basically I could be in the corner and just drop your page right in the middle. I'll have it set up soon enough. You will dance on your pole. I'm relatively close to 400, if that counts. Hey, Flathead. Welcome. Yeah, Bow, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you guys already worked it out between each other, Clash of Bow, but that Deadly Archer is the one I was texting you about that said he got the phone number in email. Which he was supposed to reply to me to tell me the number so I could see it. Sasquatch, in a way, I mean the it's got private property, but it's surrounded by public software. It's like it takes up a city block. So I mean, you can't help but have public access all the way around it because people walk there. So. Well, I mean, literally, you can, Bullet SpongeBob can tell you. I'm sure he's seen the building. It literally takes up an entire city block. I'm not sure how many stories it is. It might be 25 stories, give or take. I won't be able to go inside, but I'll be able to do the whole perimeter of it. And like I said, it's got a freaking ballpark in its parking lot. Yeah, I know, Squatch. I'll be careful. I'm just anxious. I can't wait. Cannot wait to get out there. Yeah, I know. I'm glad all these charges are being dropped. Rightfully so. Well, I'm pretty sure if you had, like, let's see, let's pick somebody out of the blue here. How about Sam Worthington wearing a fireman's suit show up to you? I'm sure you'd let him ring your bell. Half the people probably don't even know who Sam Worthington is by name, but they probably know him by face, since he was in like a dozen movies right in a frickin' row. God, I want to go to... Man, Black Label is so lucky. Well, not lucky. He's fortunate. I admit, I roll by hand, but I'm tired of smoking pregnant toothpicks. So I like using the thumb roller, and I can put a filter on it. All right, Flathead. Thanks for telling me. Appreciate that. You know, you're in partial inspiration for my next video. I'm working on a video right now. It's a how should I put it? I don't know how to describe it. It highlights. Yeah, be safe, Blue Ghost. Definitely watch your back. Hey, Robert. No, the video I'm working on is kind of a wake up type video / tribute. Sorry, heard about no noise. It's like a wake up video / tribute video to tragedy in the U.S. And I did actually put a clip from my area, the city I live in, and one of the homeless camps that are here. And you Flathead inspired my thought process in adding that clip. So just so you know, I wanted to let you know that. I might release the video tonight. I might not release it till tomorrow. Depends. I'm still tweaking it. See, BCM tried to dox you. Both on. Okay, Flathead. Yeah, that's sad. Did you see that one Furry did with the homeless in LA? I actually brought up your channel in the comments section, and I asked her to mirror that tribute I did to her, not because it's a tribute to her, but because it outlines your upcoming series. I better be in your live stream. There's going to be like 9,000 people there, Tay. See, unfortunately, my cell plan that I'm on is not unlimited data. So until I can get unlimited data, I can't live stream unless I have access to Wi-Fi. Yeah, that furry video is deep, you know. I'm glad her and you and others are bringing attention to that. A lot of people think all we do is piss cops off by way of video or by audits. No, we do a lot more than that. We bring attention to all the problems in the country, period. I tried to bring attention to our soldiers and people like Bao, a veteran, that come home to all the crap here that they have to deal with. That's I did a tribute. It's called an apology to our heroes. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. But yeah. So unfortunately, I with those song I wanted to use in that one, I accidentally used in a different one. So, but it still turned out good. Yeah, I know, William. You're right. Pissing cops off by being legal. That nothing pisses a cop off more than them not being able to arrest you. Quota. That's what we are. We're numbers. We are just numbers. That's it. We're a paycheck to them. We're a statistic to them. As far as they're concerned, we are part of their pie chart. That arrests this month, revenue by way of citations. We're part of that pie chart to them. So, and it's sad. It is. I mean, these guys are supposed to be there to protect us, not to do everything they can to increase their statistics. It's pathetic. It is. And I wish cops could hear me say this. I mean, in reality, they need to learn. Yeah, we're crops to be picked. Yeah. Yeah, but I remember I texted you. I said that Deadly Archer received a text or email with your phone number, and he wasn't sure if it was me or somebody else. You're right, Flathead. It will. You're absolutely right. Man, I can see the video skipping. I don't know. I wonder why. Yeah, see, Deadly, I haven't had the chance to reply yet with everything going on, but Al says he did not send you his number. He doesn't know where you got it from. That's why I asked you to reply with the phone number you have to see if it was even Bow's to begin with. It might be somebody trying to dox Bow by sending his phone number out. So that was the reason I was checking into it in depth. I wanted to know if somebody was trying to dox Bow or not by sending his email or his phone number out to random people. Because Bow doesn't give his number out to just anybody. And that's not even just a trust thing. It's he doesn't want to get flood called. You get these trolls that'll flood call any phone number they get their hands on just because they can. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'll check that out and see if it belongs to anybody that's, within people we know. I mean, I don't have everybody's phone number, but I have a fair amount, so I can compare it and see if somebody's sending somebody else's number out. Yep, everybody look at what Seb just said. That makes perfect sense right there. That's absolute logic. So definitely take that into thought. Hello, Paranoid. OPP. You down with OPP? God, I remember when Naughty by Nature came out. HHNs? You mean NNHs? Yes. Why? Be right back, guys. Gotta go help. Keep on talking, you know. Sorry, guys. I'm just helping the neighbor set up her gas grill, so I gotta go get her grill or tank for her real quick. Oh, you're welcome. Wow, we're down to just a few people, huh? Sorry about that. I had to help my neighbor set up her propane grill. She wants to cook out tonight. So now we're down to just a few people. How you guys doing? How's life? Any recent events that happen? Anything exciting? Yeah, well, you're lucky, Spinshine. It's hot and humid here. So we were under the threat of severe thunderstorm, but all we got was a little drizzle, bunch of wind, and now it's pretty much died down. They can't block you from a FOIA. That completely defeats the purpose of being able to do a FOIA. And they have to get you the results of the FOIA within a reasonable time. I don't understand how they could block you. Yeah, I do too, Spitshine, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Wow, somebody else must be live because I'm like dropping like a stone here. I mean, when I walked away to go help my neighbor, I had 26 people in here. Now I got 10. So something else is going on. Him, just putting my arm up there, got the nerves going wild in my arm. Is anyone else live streaming? You know, like did Black Label go live or something and nobody told me? Huh. Weird. Yeah, normally I don't buy them out like that unless somebody else, you know, like Black Label or somebody goes live. Huh. Oh well. I was still mad. I was telling my neighbor while I was outside. I was talking to her about the whole situation with Texas. So I was just saying, it's just ridiculous that people are getting ripped for the wrong reason. Hello, welcome to America. Feel free to subscribe, join in on the chat, promote your channel, talk about any videos you have. Only rules here is no drama, no racism, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, talk about whatever you want. The big topic lately has just been all the crap going on in Texas. Didn't happen to see an OKC come in here by chance, did he? Yeah, well, that's the Almost Park stuff is bad, but I mean, you know, did you see the stuff that went down with Texas Wolfman in San Antonio, or what happened to Mexican Padilla in Bexar County, or James Freeman and Gunner and Blau over in Crowley? I mean, it's just like a plague hitting Texas, and it's plague just happened to have a blue line across it. I mean, I can literally like envision these locusts with blue lines across them. No, I didn't hear anything about McKinney. Share with us. What are you talking about with McKinney? Is like McKinney, Texas? And I'm behind on so much. There's been so many new videos, so many new chats, so many of everything going on. It's just really hard to keep up. Yeah, well, I know some blood is flowing. People got hurt and almost. Padilla got hurt over in Bexar, whatever county. Yeah, it's bad. They choked out Mexican Padilla, like he passed out, and then they kept him in cuffs for over 6 hours. Can you imagine it? I don't know if you guys have been in cuffs. I have. Now, with me, I'm a big guy, so they usually have to use 2 sets of cuffs with me. And even then, it still hurts a lot. Just being in cuffs for a half hour is horrible. To be in cuffs for over 6 hours, that's inhuman. Yeah, there you go. Your government is out of control. Government officials, government employees, blocking FOIA requests like Deadly Archer just said. You got how many videos out there of people going to get complaint forms for police, and they get to run around and intimidated, especially females, women. They really try to intimidate them bad. There was that one woman, they were intimidating the hell out of her. She ended up getting a whole bunch of, like, 3 or 4 cops fired. It's just ridiculous. I mean, hell, the chief or whatever, the lieutenant, the head of that department came out chasing her out of the building. Real mean to her. I'm trying to remember the name now, where that happened. That I'm sure you could find it just by searching, like, woman gets cops fired or something. For those of you that frequent my channel, I've been trying to keep things on different playlists because, the more videos I add, the harder it is to find a specific video. So, just so you guys know, I've been adding playlists and things like that just to make it a little easier. I'm going to have to add a live stream playlist now because I've got so many live stream files. I mean, the one day alone, I did like 4 or 5 live streams. We do, William. But the only way that's going to happen is if more people speak out. I hate to say it, but relatively speaking, there is not a lot of actual activists in this part of civil rights movement. Yeah, there's a lot of supporters. There's tons and thousands and tens of thousands of supporters. But actual active activists, not many. And that's unfortunate. We need more. You don't hear of anybody doing it in Wyoming. I haven't heard of anybody auditing in Mississippi. I haven't heard of anybody auditing in Nevada. Well, not a lot. I mean, some. Like Vegas, I think, had a couple. I know Tom Zebra went to Vegas for a little while. But overall, I mean, there's so few states where there's any people doing it at all. Let alone posting about it. So, I mean, we need more active activists. I'm doing the best I can until I get off of probation and I'm able to actually get to and from locations. I will do what I can. I will keep promoting other people. I'll keep making PSAs. I'll do whatever I have to do. I edit videos for several auditors. I've set up several auditors' channels. I tell you, I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I got right now. You know, I mean, I'm going to start doing more interactive live streaming with actual playing videos and things like that. So I am in the process of setting that software up. It's just a matter of setting that software up and getting my hands on a decent camera. Because the webcam in the laptop is horrible. And for some reason, it won't use the camera in my phone. So, but yeah, you guys can look forward to that. I will be doing a lot more interactive live streams. Yeah, and Monkey83 does the best he can. I mean, he's still fighting a court case. That's why he's not out there right now doing a bunch of audits. Ralph Hall, welcome. Well, I appreciate that, Ralph. Thank you. I try my best. Even if it's just giving you guys a chat room to hang out in and say your piece. I mean, I'm trying to do whatever it is I can. You know, sometimes I just throw the live stream up and I walk away. I got to go help my mom change her bandages, help her make food, whatever. You guys do what you do. Talk, spread the word. Hey, Carolina. Yeah, I know. And of course, dealing with a case in California, and he's all the way over here on the East Coast, that's rough. I mean, he's doing it as remotely as possible by allowing legal counsel to do what they do, but still, you know, that stuff gets expensive fast. What's unfortunate, though, is kind of a point I want to touch on a little bit. I don't care how many people in here, I want to say it. I've noticed lately across several streams, it's not just one stream, but across several streams, there are incidents where there are people in the chat room saying, oh, I donated X to so-and-so. I donated, you know, so many dollars to so-and-so. And the sentiment is always great. The thought of being able to get donated to get help that we need is great. The problem is a lot of it is fake. A lot of these people that are saying they donated 1,000 or 3,000 or whatever, it's fake. Trust me, I've looked into it. I've seen bank statements and all that. I know firsthand. It's wrong. You know, it's really wrong of these people to do that. I mean, there's one incident in particular where it was a lot of money that was supposedly given to a person as a donation, and the reality was not a penny was given. Now, we appreciate everything we get. I know I appreciate every donation I get. Every penny helps me. And I will always use it for this purpose. But to see people claiming that just to get people saying thanks and all that to them, just for attention, that's messed up. I mean, it's sickening to see. And it's not just that. I've seen people that were promising technology to people in other streams. And, you know, they swore up and down they did it. And the reality is that person gave them their address and nothing came of it. So then you got to wonder, was that person just trying to get their contact information? I mean, are they just being deceptive? It's wrong. Copper top, yeah, that would be lovely, man. But I can't afford it. I can't. I have what you see here, and then I got the laptop that my viewers helped me get. unfortunately, so I don't know if the camera's just going bad or what, but it's so grainy and so horrible. That's why I'm still using the phone to live stream. Otherwise, I'd be doing it on the laptop. It's so much easier to control a laptop or a live stream from the laptop. Wait, what'd you say? Amazon is GoPro 5 for $247 right now. Yeah, well, 247 might as well be 2 million to me right now. So, I mean, it's nice to see they're coming down in price, but no matter what, I can't afford them. I mean, I'm trying. Either way, I don't care if it's a GoPro 1. Anything is better than this. But just the fact is, it's so sickening to see people doing that just for attention. I mean, it bothers me a lot. It really does. Look at like Flathead Corruption Watch. There's a man who's spending his own money and everything to help homeless. Can you imagine? You got people telling him they're donating to him and it was fake. It hasn't that I'm aware of. I'm just saying. To lie to somebody who's helping the homeless? But it does happen to other people. That I can guarantee you. Yeah, I know, guys, but the reality is this. I don't have a penny to my name. You want me to be perfectly honest with you? I don't. I go to food coverage. So that's just until my disability kicks in, which I know trolls are all going to jump on that. I'll have comments about trying to go on disability, even though I paid into it for decades. But I'm still waiting for that to kick in. And it could be at least another 8 months before that kicks in. So I can't afford a camera no matter what it's cost. TX Vet gave one to OKC Vet, a digital Sony, but OKC Vet is out for work for the next 90 days. So he was going to pay it forward to me and go get his own new camera, but because of his job situation, he had to leave. So, I mean, even assuming he's going to give me that camera, it's still going to be 90 days before he even gets back home. So, yeah, that's why these guys carry them big battery packs. And don't bother with the messages, trolls. I'm just going to delete them anyways. I don't even read them anymore. I see the name. I know it's a troll message. I automatically delete it. So, I'm not going to leave my videos full of that crap. I don't know if SpongeBob's still in here, but I killed another, 12 of those freaking beetles in here today. It'll be nice once I'm able to stream from the laptop. Because, I mean, it's got the horsepower to do a lot more than what this can do. And like I said, I've been setting up the one program so I can actually do interactive video playing and whatnot with you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, the phone app, the YouTube app on phone doesn't let me see who's in the channel. And I didn't bother turning the laptop on because I didn't think I'd be streaming long. Yeah, you're right, Albert. As well said. But they deserve it. I'm sorry. But you're going to act that way towards people, you deserve what you get. I'll tell you, I'd love to meet these people in person that leave the messages on my videos. Especially the ones they left on my daughter's video. I'd really like to meet them. That would be a great video to have. Brian King meets troll that insulted daughter. I'd probably win awards for that one. I just hate it because when you do live streams on here, all you have to do is say something like, I get food from a food cupboard, or I'm waiting for disability. Speaking the truth, I'm open with you guys. I'm transparent. I tell you guys the truth. That triggers them. All of a sudden, I start getting the messages about it. I'm like, grow up. Tay, how many people think are going to be in your stream tonight? I appreciate that. Maybe 3. Yeah, my ass. Banjo Man. Oh, it's Brian King Samsung. All one word. Samsung, like Samsung phones. Brian King Samsung at gmail.com. That's my public email address. Thank you, Tay. Which is also my PayPal. Little bug. It's like a sand flea. Yeah, Tay's going live for the first time in front of the world, the way I've been trying to get her to do for a long time now. And she's finally doing it. I'm proud of her. She's keeping her word. She promised if she got to 150, she would live stream. And she's doing it. So she knows I'm proud of her. Yes, I think Joe is very smart. I've been on his live stream. I've talked to him. I moderate for him. He's a very smart individual. He's a word ninja. He's fortunate that he and Bao work together. I mean, they make a hell of a team. I mean, Bao's smart, and the way Bao interacts with people is he's able to get them. I don't know what's the word. He throws them off their guard easily because he's so mild mannered, and then all of a sudden, boom! You piss him off, man. He'll tear you a new one with words only. And then Joe steps in with the legalese and all that, man. I mean, Bao knows a lot. Don't get me wrong. But even Bao said Joe is a word ninja. Yeah, I know. When Freeman was there and that Gunner gentleman, I mean, he's not a YouTuber, so I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, when they were in there, You should have seen it when Freeman got arrested. Um, I believe we were in Black Label's live stream, and he was broadcasting Bow's stream in his channel, and then Freeman got arrested. Oh my God! I'm like, I literally picked up my phone as soon as Freeman got cuffed, and I'm texting Bow to get out of there because we didn't want him getting arrested too. And at the same time, Black Label's like, tell him to get out of here. Tell him to get out of there. So, Bow was smart. He went out to his car and he watched just in case. But it was definitely the right move. And then Joe said he turned around and everybody was gone. He thought that everybody got arrested. But yeah, Joe, like you said, he's very smart, very talented, just like Bow, just like Freeman. Freeman has a way too. I mean, because Freeman's like he's very good at putting them on the spot and getting them to realize that they screwed up. That's like Freeman's his superpower. He could be talking to a person and just flip it, complete 180. And then people go from thinking they got the upper hand with him to being on the defensive. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead. I mean, we're at 17 and 25, so, I mean, that's not bad. But yeah, I mean, I love watching Freeman. Except honestly, I don't really like the checkpoint videos just because it's like, I mean, come on, the last time he did a checkpoint video, we spent a half hour watching him lay down. I mean, it was kind of a standoff between them. Neither one of them wanted to budge. But when Freeman gets in there, he really gets in there. What are you gurring for? What did I do? I was just saying. Even Freeman said it. Freeman and laying down, you're there. Okay, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Freeman would have something to say about that. Piece of work, Tay. She's not jelly. Yeah, gonna be real fun tonight, Tay. Everybody gets to see what I've already seen. Ha ha. Every time I say that, Tay yells at me not to brag. She shares him with Will. She said about 9 Central, so 10 o'clock my time. Tay's always on her A game. Doesn't matter if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, midnight, whatever. She's always there. Ready to go. Ian, figures you'd throw something in there. You and Centurion can always count on it. Yeah, Centurion live streamed this morning. He's talking about he's moving. So, and he got better medical results than expected, which is good. I'm glad for him because I know it was weighing on him. Yeah, unless you have to know the exact date. If you don't know the exact date, you're not going to get what you want. What's up, Upstate? How you doing? Eh, I'm alive. Guess that's all I can go for right now. Less censorship in a porn channel. Well, the only censorship I have here is no drama. People know what that means. No racism and no bigotry. Dude, we were supposed to get the storm that you got, but by the time it got here, it lost a lot of momentum. We got the wind. That was pretty much it. Welcome everybody who came in. Make sure you hit that like button. Or dislike if you dislike it. Either or works. Just be honest. Mudcastle, there you go. So how are you doing, Boomer? Ring your bell. Oh, I'm alive. I got my date finally for the wonderful medical procedure, the old scope up the back. Yeah, they're doing it on the next month on the 7th. That should be real entertaining. You. I'll live stream that. That's a lot. I wonder how many views that'll get. That'll be my viral video. Brian King's colonoscopy. Yep, Tay's birthday's next month. She'll be 35, everybody. Wish her a happy early birthday. I'd watch it too. I've watched a bunch of the videos because I wanted to know what to expect and what they're looking for. Some pretty interesting stuff, to be honest. Yeah, they do what they call twilight sleep for that. They basically they're gonna put me to sleep, but not have to put the tube down my throat, which is always good because I hate waking up from that. When I had my spine surgery, there was something went wrong, and when they tried to put the tube down my throat, my tongue swelled up, so they had to cut all of the attaching. I don't know if they're tendons, whatever you call them, in that, so they could actually literally pull my tongue out and over to the side to get the tube down. And so, of course, the tongue swelled up more because of being cut and then being stitched when they were done. They had to leave the tube in my throat for like 3 days. So they kept me out for like, I don't know how long it was, but I woke up. Hey, I Garumba. I woke up with the tube still down my throat. And they had me in restraints because apparently even in my sleep, I was trying to yank the tube out. So I woke up. I'm like wide awake with this tube down my throat. And finally, I worked one of my hands loose, and I was gonna yank it out, and they came over and stopped me. And I wrote something. I tried to write, but I guess I was loopy because I was trying to write hurts, but I don't know exactly what I ended up writing. But they knocked me out again finally, and they kept me out until they took the tube out. But the thing was, they had given me so many drugs to keep me out and all that for at least like 2 days or so, a day and a half, 2 days or whatever. That when I came to, I was consciously there. I was able to talk and everything, but I couldn't see for like 6 hours. I mean, it started coming. It went from black to blurry, and everything slowly started to come into focus. But it took like 6 hours before I was able to see again. Well, no different than the meds I'd already been on. And the worst part was the spine surgery ended up making me worse. I wish I had never had it. Hey, it's 007. Welcome. But yeah, I wish when they did my spine surgery, they went through my stomach and through my back to do it. Toxic. Hey, what's up, Joe? Yeah, so they had to like take my guts out and move them off to the side of me so that they could get to my spine from the front. So I had the double procedure. It was not fun. It took forever to heal from that, only to have it make me worse. To this day, that was in 07. I had that done. So that was in June. It'll be 11 years since I had that spine surgery. And it still kills me to do anything. And then throw in all the heart issues and that on top of it, man. It sucks. All right, see you, Ian. Yeah, I mean, it's late there anyways. You're like 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, listen to Tay, everybody. Make sure you're subscribed to her and that you turned on notifications so that when she goes live tonight, you'll see it. I know I'll probably be there. I mean, it'll take something pretty dramatic to keep me from being there. Yeah, Boomer, they said that the cage, they were going to do the cage with my I've got L5S1 Fusion. They were going to do the cage, but decided against it because I'm a pretty big guy. So they said that the cage wouldn't work. So they ended up putting in 4 bolts and 2 rods. And then they took a bone graft from my hip and a bone graft from a dead guy. And they put it in there. And not only did they put one of the bolts in too far, so it actually started poking out the front of the vertebrae, but they said that it looked like the bone grafts were overgrowing a little. That was the last time I had a CAT scan. They said that happened. Yeah, my father got a cage in the neck, and for a while there, his whole right side was very similar to like a stroke patient, where he could like barely move anything and that. But with a lot of physical therapy and all that, he's almost normal again. He still has a little issue, but like he used to just fall. He would just be standing there and just fall from the nerve damage. But now, I guess he's. Oh, I don't talk to him much, but last I talked to him, he was pretty normal. Yeah, my father wasn't around, so I didn't really start to know him until my mid to late teens. Damn. Tumble toxic. Oh, I can smell that cookout. Oh, pain meds gave me great relief while I was on them. The problem was when I went to go get my refill, and they said, "Oh, by the way, we changed the rules. We're not giving pain meds anymore." So they ended up. They sent me to chemical dependency because I had been on pain meds for like 14 years. So you can't just stop taking pain meds like that. So I'm stuck now with being on Suboxone because of it, because it was either that or go through insane opioid withdrawal. Well, I would love to do, the marijuana, but A, I'm on probation, and B, I'm going to the chemical dependency program. I have to get a success from chemical dependency for them to put this device in. Basically, Medicaid won't approve this surgery unless I complete chemical dependency. It's like a pacemaker, but they put it in your back, and the wire from it wraps around your spinal cord, and it interrupts pain signals from that point down. And all my pain is really lower back and neuropathy in my feet and that. And it was supposed to cure like 95% of those pains. But it's such an expensive surgery. You have to go to mental health, you have to go to chemical dependency, you have to go to physical therapy, you have to do all that first. Because, I mean, I was on tons and tons of painkillers. Oh, that sucks, Boomer. The best stuff is freaking Dilaudid. I mean, Dilaudid in the IV is, there you go, synthetic heroin. Yeah, none of them shocks things don't work for stuff like I got. No, William. It's like a pacemaker. It runs off of your body, recharges it. I'll never forget they sent me to physical therapy for kidney stones. Of all things, they put me on what they call a tip table, and the table tipped downward. Um, so my head was like towards the ground. Hey Ben, and they were like pounding on my kidneys, trying to get the any stones left to shift out. Oh, it was horrible. By the time I left there, I was done. What are you leaving tonight, Ben, or tomorrow? How long is the flight? I mean, that's a good haul. No, that's not too bad. No, I would have thought it would have been a little longer than that. Because I mean, when I just fly from Rochester to JFK, that's about an hour, maybe 55 minutes. That's only, as the crow flies, that's only like 380 miles. Are you going live tonight? And make sure you're around for Tay. She's going live at 9 p.m. Central Time for the first time ever. She's going live. Yeah, up here, Boomer. Yesterday was got to like 88 and like 85% humidity. Today it was 84 and about 75% humid. That's the downfall, is all the humidity. Lurking with Taylin. See, Tay, everybody's excited. They all get to see you. Now, what kind of show are you going to put on? You just going to do like me and sit in front of the camera? I mean, mine is going to get better as soon as I get the camera situation sorted out. I already got the software sorted out. Now I just got to do the camera. Thongs and camera gear. Well, you don't want to see me in a thong. That's like heart attack level stuff, man. And that wind is insane. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but holy cow. You do not want to see me do the truffle shuffle. No. I got a big giant scar that splits my stomach in half. You did not want to see me do that. I remember when Goonies came out. Jeez. Dang, Bow, I would love to be there, man. If I could afford the flight, I would be there. I'd be right next to you, man. In a heartbeat. I wish I could do a trip down in Texas, man. To be able to go and do a courtroom audit with Bao, that would be awesome. Oh, California, jeez. See, I thought you were talking about Texas. Yeah, Ben, somebody was talking about that earlier, about CJ's charges being dropped. I mean, that's just great. Charges being dropped left and right. Hopefully now Padilla and Freeman's charges and Gunner's charges will all get dropped. CJ was the one that got tased down at Almost Park. Well, Bob, make your way up here, man. If you come up here, man, I'm telling you, it's untouched up here. Hello, Tammy. Yes. New York needs you. I'm telling you. I mean, there was a News Now New York City, but I've only seen a few videos from him, and then it was like nothing. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't know. But, you know, we got me, Bullet SpongeBob, and Upstate New York Audits. Once my probation is over, we're going to be getting together. We're going to start hammering out a lot of audits. And if everything goes as planned, my probation will be over on the 24th. Now, Ben, are you going to be doing a lot of like live streaming and stuff again? Or are you planning on like retaining videos until you have a bunch to edit? Create like a montage or something. Okay, good. I mean, your live streams were really good the last time. Nice and steady and clear. Good signal. Thank you, iCarumba. When the rally was happening, we were all in Centurion Reports channel. He had your stream, Ben, as well as Furry's and Freeman's, all set up, you know, on his desktop, so we could watch all three of you guys at once. And he just kept kind of rotating the sound based on what was going on. All right, Tammy. Yeah, I've had MRIs, man. Those suck. They're loud and just annoying. All my tattoos got hot. Of course, that's just iron oxide in them, but it happens. What? They want to charge you money to file a complaint? Are you serious? That's just crazy. Even my daughter was here with me. She had the rally going on her phone, too. She likes to watch Black Label stuff. I mean, she likes my stuff, too, but now she's supposed to be having her own videos soon. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They're paying for a damn complaint. I'm surprised these days they don't send you a bill every time you call the cops. I mean, it just seems like it would be that bad these days, you know? You call 911, they charge you for every minute they're out there. Eventually, it's going to get to that. You guys just keep an eye on. Like I said, I'm working on a new video now. Hopefully, I'll have it done and up tonight or early tomorrow. 15 minutes ago, it was all cloudy out. Now it's blue skies and high winds. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Oh my God, this cat. Dude, we gotta get shirts made up like that. Policy is not law. Get that in the front, and then in the back, you could get, in this day and age, how much you want to bet those would sell? I would do it if I could afford the startup money to get them, but you know, it's funny. Earlier, my mom was watching that live PD that A&E does, and it happened across one of those sovereign people. Oh my God, it's so funny. Yeah, every time it's like the same result every time. Their windows are smashed and they're dragged out of the car every time. The guy had like cardboard plates on his car, you know, declaring his sovereign citizenship. Yeah, I know, William, but it's very difficult to do. We got the different time zones. You got all the different people out up there. I mean, that's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm going to integrate that into what I'm working on with my live stream setup. But obviously, with me, I have to take it one step at a time. Standard procedure, Jeff. Welcome. Jeez. Don't even mention that, man. I'll tell you what, I find somebody desecrating the flag in front of me, there's going to be issues. Somebody will be calling the cops because I will not tolerate that. Absolutely not. The fact that they get away with that pisses me off. Well, see, that's just it, though. They can't. No matter, I personally say, you know, we all agree that taxes are theft. They're stealing our money because it's not optional. I think we should be given the option. If you want to pay taxes, then you could drive on the roads and all that or whatever. But if you don't want to pay taxes and go live off the land or whatever, you should be allowed to do that as well. But no, we're forced to go under a governing body that we supposedly vote on, which I'm still up in the air on that one. But, you know, it's tough. When James Freeman made it, I mean, I personally heard say it. But, you know, the whole taxes are theft. And when he explained it, it made so much sense to me. Because I never really thought about it, you know. All my life, I've just always paid the taxes. Never thought twice about it. And then I saw his one stream. He talked about it to somebody. And it was like, it clicks in your head, you know. You're like, man, that makes perfect sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that with the fire departments. Yeah, there was some, I don't remember which channel it was. There was a debate going on about what do you do with your old flags. Um, Here's what I know personally. If you ever have to get rid of a flag, and I know this may sound silly, and I know some people think, oh, it's all part of the institution, but I was told by a fire, not the chief, but like the next one down, that you bring your old flags to a fire department, and they give it an honorable passing on, if you will. I mean, I don't know what you'd call it, but an honorable retirement or whatever, which, I thought was pretty cool. It's better than just throwing it in the garbage. Yeah, ceremonial burning. There you go. It's an honorable burning, not just throwing it in your damn grill. You see, here, 007, the VA doesn't accept it. Yeah, well, I'm not driving all the way the hell out to Troy for that. Here, we can take him to the fire department. Troy isn't exactly right around the corner. Oh, geez, Josh. Yeah, exactly, in a freaking hour. Why am I going to drive an hour when I could just take it 30 seconds away? Jeez. $156. Who was? I think it was somebody. Oh, Toxic. Are you still in here? Last I saw, Toxic was like 3 short of the 200 mark. So if you aren't subbed to Toxic News, make sure you get her there or even push her over. I'm in Rochester, New York. Holy cow. He was just freaking in here. I just asked him if he was going to go live. What the hell? Well, guess I got to shut this down and go over there. So, thanks for stopping in. I don't know. I might put it back up again later. If not, I'll just talk to you in other streams, guys. Thanks.